Hello, everyone. We are back. Hello and welcome. I am Kimberly Reviews. It's been a long time, but I am so excited to be back with you all reviewing Married at First Sight. A lot has happened in the past few months since the season started. I believe I went live for one episode, episode three, but I did not chat with you all. So we kind of did like a silent live and it was good. It was good to see everybody. So I'm excited to see who shows up for this live on this nice Saturday morning. So I'm going to start in about 4 minutes, give a few people time to stop by, recognize that I'm live because I didn't even get the notification. Y'all know I have my backup channel, and YouTube said they are sick of me. They didn't promote nothing. They said they are not supporting this nonsense if I'm not going live. So hopefully I can catch up because I've only watched episode three. So we're going to start with episode one today. And the way the show goes is you will watch Married at First Sight season 18. We're starting with episode one, but you'll watch it however you watch your cable TV shows. I'm using Philo to watch it. And I'll start with episode one and I'll try to pause it every so often. Usually we pause during commercial breaks so we can chat. And we don't have commercials on Philo, I don't think. So I'm going to try to see how often I should pause it, maybe every 10 minutes so we can chat and catch up and I can give my 2 cents on what's going on with the season. But it feels good to be back. I got my notepad ready. Usually the first few episodes are hard to take notes because I don't know these people. So it's like we're learning everyone's name and trying to keep up with what's going on. But I have been super, super busy, y'all. I done got married. Hopefully, you all have been following me on my community tab, and I've posted a few shorts to keep you all in the know. So make sure you go over there and catch up on life happening. So, all positive, no negative. Thank God. All is going well over here, but I've just been super busy between work, planning the wedding and reception and all those things, and then actually getting married and adjusting to sharing a bed. All the things that come with marriage. So I'm looking forward to watching Married at First Sight from married eyes now. Let's see if anything changes. I think we're still going to be the same, calling out the nonsense, super picky, because I'm so glad I was picky with my husband and choosing the right partner because it paid off. It has surely paid off, sticking to my list and not listening to the naysayers. So, yes, ladies, I still believe keep the list, keep the list. But how are you all doing? What's going on in your world? Give me some updates as I know some things have changed on your end as well. I'm not the only one with all the good news. I know you all have good news to share as well. So leave a comment. Let me know what's been going on in your world since the summer, because I think that's the last time we went live, really. I think Mavs ended in the spring. So we had a nice long break for Mavs. Okay, so I'm going to give it maybe one more minute and then I'm going to try to start right at noon. So we're using Eastern Standard Time. So I'm going to start the episode right at noon and we can try to keep up. I know there's going to be a delay, but we'll see how it goes. I'm going to try to cover episode one and two today. I would love to do all nine and just catch up on them all. But the way my introvert is set up and my schedule with appointments and stuff, I know I cannot do it, but that's my goal eventually. All right, so it is 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I am going to go ahead and push play. I'm going to mute here. So make sure y'all leave a comment so I know you're here. All right, y'all, we are doing this. I'm going to try to stop every 10 minutes, which actually kind of works out because we've already covered Michelle and David, and now they're about to go to the next couple. So I think it's going to work. But my thoughts so far on Michelle, I don't like that she's leading with what she doesn't need from a husband. She doesn't need this, she doesn't need that. But she's really kind of highlighting her independence. But then once I saw David, I was like, oh, maybe it's perfect because he said he wants the strong, independent woman. Now already I'm seeing all kind of red flags for these two. David is a mama's boy. He got the little man bun, which I believe that's what Michelle said she wanted. But David is cursing too much. That is a huge turn off for me. I'm just not a fan of a lot of, vulgar language. So David is going to give me a run for my money and I'm not even getting paid. So this should be an interesting season already. Shout out to actually Aubrey because she has been telling me, girl, you got to watch, you got to catch up because it's good, it's good, it's good. And I see David might be the troublemaker. Also, David and Michelle, they have a 3-year age gap and Michelle is older. So Michelle is 38, David is 35. How is this going to work? Maybe that's why they paired him with an older woman because of the age gap. I don't know. Y'all let me know. I mean, that maybe they paired him with the older woman because of his desire for the strong, independent woman. So maybe that's why they did that, and because of his comments about being a mama's boy, which to me that is like, yes, I get it. You should love and respect and care all about your parents and want the best for them and speak highly of them and take care of them. But the mama's boy thing, in my opinion, just pushes it a little too far when you're already naming yourself a mama's boy. So I don't know how long I should talk in between the breaks since we don't really have commercials. But I think I want to get back into the show. So I'm going to go ahead and mute and push play. And it looks like we're about to get into Akichi. I guess that's how you say his name. So we'll see what's going on there. Y'all leave a comment. Let me know you're here. I see you watching. Thank you for the support. All right, y'all. So there's a little advertisement on Philo. So I thought this was a good time for me to say my little 2 cents on Akichi and MM. Y'all, I hope I'm not messing up these names because that's what I feel like I heard. But I think I like them. I don't know. Akichi seemed to be doing the most, but he said he loves to cook. So y'all know that stole me right there. He loves to cook. He's all about gassing up the car, filling up the tires. Yes, yes, yes. He's in the professional world. He's a college counselor. But he said he applied for the Houston season and was not chosen. Are we going to regret choosing him the second time around? He is a homebody, so that I don't know if that's going to be good. MM seems to be outgoing. I don't know. So they match Akichi and MM together. The age for them both, let me see. Akichi is 41, MM is 34. Oh my goodness, that's a big gap. That's almost 7 years. She's turning 35 on the season. I guess today when they're airing this, but ugh, that's gonna be something. But the homebody already, because he's already just probably ready to, chill and not go anywhere. But 34, 35, she's still ready to live and enjoy life. So I hope this doesn't bother their relationship. This is going to be scary if they do mess them up in that way because MM does seem like she's ready, to get married. She's ready for the husband and all. But Kichi just seemed like he ready to just stay home and do nothing. But I'm the type I want to travel, see the world, and that's what MM seems that she wants to do as well. But we'll see, y'all. All right, the ad is over, so I'm gonna mute and get back into the episode. Looks like they're showing us now that there's 8 days until the weddings. All right, let me mute. All right, y'all still there? Y'all still hanging out with me? We are 35 minutes in, about 30 minutes into watching the season of Married at First Sight, season 18, episode 1. So I'm just trying to catching up on the season so far. I've been super busy. Please make sure you all are clicking like, share it if you know someone who watch Mavs, or even if you don't, you'd be surprised at the people who actually watch it, because I was surprised when I started reviewing it to find people who have been watching the seasons for years. So it's kind of cool to catch up with them and find out who the favorites are. But yes, we are doing this thing. Leave a comment so I know you're here. Loving that the numbers are going up. I see you all are watching, so I appreciate you spending the day with me. Shout out to Replay Gang, because I know you all will come back and watch and comment and run those views up. I appreciate you all. So now we've already saw Michelle and David, the couple Ikichi and Eminem, and Madison and Allen. So let me give my 2 cents on Madison and Allen. The first thing is their age. Madison is 29, Allen is 35. What is up with these age gaps? I don't feel like this is the norm. Usually, I feel like Married at First Sight tries to keep it within 1 to 2, 3 year difference. But this time, the three couples we reviewed so far have like 3 to 7 year differences. So that's interesting why they decided to go that route. Maybe they were more serious this season in picking the right couples, so they didn't pay attention to age as much. But we'll see if it works out in the end. I really hope so. I'm hopeful for all the couples. So Madison says she is overly extroverted. She's outgoing. She spends her time with her friends on the weekends. Now, this is going to be something to see how she changes, if she changes, after marriage with all her outgoing things. And she's even saying she wants her husband to be the fifth wheel with her and the girls. No, ma'am. Absolutely not. If I was in the girl circle and one of the women wanted to bring their husband just to hang out with us, I would be like, for what? Is he going to be carrying our bags and opening up the door for all of us, or just to be sitting around chatting? No, thank you. Now, if he's coming to pay for everything and hold the bags and open all the doors, okay, maybe he can be the assistant and the chauffeur. But other than that, just to sit and look and talk about the girly things, I'm not interested. I also love that Madison loves to travel. So maybe they'll go somewhere nice for like the 1 year anniversary or whatever. We'll get to travel somewhere. That is my thing. She loves to live experiences. But the sad part is her parents divorced, and then her mother, I guess, kind of disappeared. She said her mom was absent, and that kind of, took a toll on her relationships. But I am loving Madison. She's more into personality than looks. I'm going to see if she's honest there, because I already don't believe Madison. And they paired Madison with Alan. So Alan seems to be financially stable, just like Madison. So I love that. They're both big on finances. Now, Alan said he likes to splurge once or twice a year. Now, he mentioned some $1,000 shoes. Now, wait a minute. Wait a minute, because it's not adding up. $1,000 pair of shoes, but you only want to travel once or twice a year. I don't like it already. Nope, nope, nope. But Alan is funny, and I think Alan will be able to bend because Madison likes to go. So Alan gonna have to step up and like to go too if he wants to please Madison, which it seems he's ready to please his wife. We'll see though. Um, Oh yeah, Alan was big on wanting to create his family, so that's kind of cool. I like to hear it. And he just said he's never lived in a two-parent home, so that's something he wants to create for his family. I love that too, because that's my big thing too. I really want my children to grow up with both parents in the house 100% forever. So that's important for Alan to say that, because nowadays it seems like people don't care about the two-parent homes. But that's my little take. Let's get into the next couple, y'all. I'm going to mute. All right, y'all, we have another advertisement break on Philo. So we are getting through the couples. We are actually on the fifth couple. So we have made it to the last couple. Carla and Juan were paired together, which I think is going to be a good match. But Carla is all into manifesting. So I can't wait to see how this goes because I too am into manifesting and then just positive affirmations and just expecting the best, expecting the, I guess, the biggest goal on your list and working towards that goal. So can't wait to see how this manifesting thing worked for Carla. And here again, I see two ages for Carla. One says 33, the other says 34. So maybe she too had a birthday during the season and it switched like MM. But her guy that they paired her with is Juan. He's 36. And I can't wait to see what happens here. So Juan is Latino, Carla is Mexican, if I got that right. So I think it's a good pair. Carla is from a big family. Her parents had six children and they are still married. I love, 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 love to see it. And Juan says he has a lot of energy. He loves dancing. So that's why I think they're going to be paired together because I assume the Mexicans like dancing too. Usually, when I'm on cruise ships, that Latino night, oh, they are tearing it down, doing their cute little dances. They are so fun to watch. But Juan says he was born in Colombia, and at the time it was the most dangerous country. Interesting because Colombia is on my list. And my work mom was like, don't go there. So I guess it's kind of, been well known that Colombia was not a good place to be. But of course, things have changed now. So it's not as bad. I know a few people who have traveled there and it seemed to like it. They seem to like it a lot. Now, one thing Juan said that I love, love, loved was if you're with someone good, they'll push you to reach your goals and be better. OMG. That is so important. But a lot of times people say that and they say they want that, but then when the person gets to pushing, they start calling it nagging or nitpicking or all kind of negative names instead of realizing, hey, let's just work on being better together and get out of the lazy mode. So I love that Juan said that, but let's see if he sticks to it. All right, y'all, I'm gonna mute and go back to playing the episode, but let me know you're here. I see a few people watching, so leave a comment so I know you're here. I appreciate the support. All right, I'm gonna mute now. All right, y'all. So we really got to the last couple now, which is Camille and Thomas. And I am shocked that they are 10 years apart. Now, I thought the 7 years was doing the most. But Mavs done said, yes, we ain't worried about these ages this season. We got the people talking bad about us. So we just gonna ignore the ages and just match these people based on what they want, the personalities and everything except age. And I love it. I've always dated older. It's always been my thing. I tried dating guys my age and younger. And it just, I don't know, it just didn't work as good as the guys who were, a few years older. So I'm here for it. I love it. I hope it works. Please do not let this thing backfire. So it's good. We got Camille, who's 32. Thomas is 42. Camille is just ready to do things with her husband. But that's kind of the age thing. It's like, oh, I just want a partner. I just want to do this with. I want to be cute and go out and, kind of the show off thing. And her parents divorced when she was 13. So, one thing Camille said that I 100% disagree with is there is someone for everyone. I do not believe that thing. That's why I'm like, y'all better date multiple and pray that you find the one. Now, I do believe that people, can make the relationships work if they stop looking at every minor detail in relationships. Like I know people who will only date people in their city or only date people in their state. I'm like, God created the whole world. He didn't just put the best of the best in your city or in your state. So you have to be open to explore a little more. That's why I love online dating. And then there are people who are against online dating. So with those categories, if you're restricting yourself, yep, it's going to be harder for you to find your one and you may have to settle. Just let that sink in. If you're not willing to go beyond your immediate location, then you may have a harder time. So I'm all for this age gap and seeing what happens. Now, Thomas, he's the same. He's ready for the couple dates, so I can see why they matched them. He is adopted, and OMG, he is a twin, and God knows they are identical. I was looking at their mouth, and I was looking at, I think it was Thomas. No, it was the twins. I was looking at the twins' mouth, and I was like, I wonder is Thomas' mouth like that? And it was just like so that is going to be cute if they keep bringing the twin brother around. That is my hope and prayer. I would love to have twins. Next year, we're going to be working towards that goal. Just go on, give me my two and be done. Girl and a boy. Let's be done with it. Thomas's dad passed. He was sick. And one of the things that really stuck out that Thomas' dad said to him, or the adopted dad, is that he wanted him to have a family, get married, and that's the best way to carry on the family's legacy. And I thought that was awesome. I love it. So hopefully Camille would not make Thomas work too hard because God knows us women sure know how to do it. We can make these men work. But I'm going to get back into it. It looks like the grooms are all hanging out with each other and then the brides are hanging out. So I'm going to watch that part and I'll be back to chat about what I thought. So I'm going to meet. We are getting through the episode for real this time because I look and I'm like, oh my God, we still got an hour left. But this is cool. Loving the show. Really enjoying this season so far. We're still season 18, episode 1, about halfway through. And the bride and grooms are all just sitting down, chit chatting, getting to know each other. I'm glad they are not being too wild. Well, yet. Don't let me speak too fast. But it's going good. They are paying homage to our Beyonce, honey. The brides kind of did a rendition of Beyonce when she was like, I'm ready to see my husband. I'm ready to go home to my husband or something like that. And so the brides did that. And I was like, okay, y'all better bring in Beyonce, the queen bee. But the greens, honey, they were talking about being shaved versus unshaved, what they prefer. And it's nice to hear that some of the men didn't mind the women being a little bushy. That is different. Like it's taking us back to the old days. And the brides were over there talking about their favorite positions. So that allows us to get to see their personality a little more. So I'm loving it, loving it, loving it. So, all right, I'm going to mute and keep going with the episode. Let me know y'all are here. Leave a comment. Y'all, I'm shaking my head already. Shaking my head already. Hello, Zainab's Corner. Thank you for stopping by. I have missed you too. Oh my goodness. Are you posting on your channel? I think we've chatted a few times. Was it Instagram or my Facebook Kimberly Reviews page? I don't know. But I feel like we haven't been apart for the whole, what has it been, like 6 months? I think I saw April, like 8 months. Yeah, 8 months. But I did go live in October. So technically the break was about 6 months. But I'm so glad to be back. And not this Miss Camille now. We are at the wedding day, y'all. So it looks like Camille and Thomas are gonna get married first. And Camille already trying to act fake like she's gonna be the runaway bride. See, that's why I'm glad I take good notes. Okay, halfway good notes. Because Camille is the one that was bragging about being so ready to do things with their partner. Miss 32-year-old. And now she's talking about she ain't ready all the way up to the wedding day. Now she's not ready. She feel like she's doing too much. Camille, don't make me side eye you, honey. This is too much. So we'll see what happens. I hope Camille is not going to be this extra all season. We need mature brides and grooms this season. We don't have time for the mess. We've been through a lot the past 17 seasons. We need season 18 to come in here and act right because I want a long season since I'm behind. I need like 20, 30 episodes. so so if I do miss a week or two, y'all won't feel it because we got 30 other episodes to watch together. But yeah, I'm excited for the season. Thank you for leaving a comment. I gotta go check on Nightbot because Nightbot, maybe he didn't get the memo because Nightbot ain't putting on one comment in this chat. So let me see if I can log in and get Nightbot to working so he can share love and share my website and share my social media pages so we can stay in touch when I disappear again. No, hopefully I won't disappear again. All right, y'all, I'm going to mute because it's back on. Well, y'all, we made it through the wedding of Camille and Thomas. It was cute. They wrote their own vows. Thomas said he didn't believe in destiny or fate until today. Interesting. So let's see if this thing lasts. Only thing about Camille, she was extra today, honey. She was extra with her little fake runaway bride scene, and then just too extra at the altar with all the ad libbing and the peace signs and too much. I'm like, just calm down, but I'm sure it's nerves. I am 100% sure it's nerves. So let's get back into it. Looks like Madison and Alan will be getting married next. So I'm going to mute and we'll keep watching. I hope y'all are watching at home. This was beautiful, y'all. We made it through. We didn't get to see the full Madison and Allen wedding, so they're stopping it just before they walk down the aisle. But um, Allen said his parents are an example of what he does not want. Woo, say that out loud in front of your parents. And I love that Madison, her dad is so super duper supportive. OMG. Now that is rare. Her dad like said the perfect speech before going down the aisle, said that he was going to support her, and she was what every dad wishes his daughter was like, or something like that. Oh, it was so touching. So we made it through episode one, y'all, and now the after party is going to play. Let me know if you're going to stay and watch for the after party, and I'll be back, y'all. I'm going to mute. Let's watch the after party. All right, we're at another break on the Philo app. So the after party is going good. And how did I miss that the bachelorette party was at a bowling alley? That's one thing I love about the after party. They really point out the things that we may miss. And it was cute also to see that Camille and Thomas exchanged gifts because I had made a note that they didn't exchange gifts, or maybe I missed it. And I guess they just didn't show it. But at the after party, they talked about it, and we see that Camille gave Thomas a whiskey set, and Thomas gave her a vinyl record, which is interesting, and a compass bracelet, which was cute. Okay. Oh, it's almost at the end now. So we're on episode 1. I started from the beginning, and it's at the after party. So I think it's only 10 minutes. No, it's only 4 minutes left of the after party, but I'm going to try to go live again later tonight so we can do episode 2. So just trying to catch up. I've only watched episode 3 and now episode 1. So I'm going to try to do all 8 or 9 before they come back on the 7th. So they're taking a break until January 7th. So I'm going to try my best to be caught up by then. All right. So let me mute and play the last few minutes of the after party. All right, y'all, we made it through episode one. Way longer than I expected it to be. So it was like an hour and 15 minutes. And as you can see, it took us about 2 hours and 10 minutes. No, wait. It was an hour and 52 minutes. And it took us 2 hours and 10 minutes to get through it because the first 5 minutes I just do the introductions and we catch up and, talk about life. But 2 hours and 10 minutes to get through it. But we made it. It kind of flew by and I learned a lot. So I have my couples that I'm side eyeing, the couples that I think I like, and the couples that I'm like, yeah, they're not going to make it. And I don't know what's up with Carla, but she just seemed so dry on the after party, but maybe it was nerves because she did say she was more of an introvert into herself. So I could see where that could make it seem that she's distant. But thank y'all for supporting. Turn on your notifications because I may come live again this evening. I have got to catch up. I am determined to catch up on the season. But I really, really, really appreciate you all for hanging with me and chatting and giving me your input because it means the world to me to have your support. That is awesome. So we are back. I'm going to try to catch up, like I said, with you all. So I gave Philo some of my money. I hate to pay for these streaming apps, but I researched for weeks trying to find a way to catch up for free. And I couldn't. I couldn't find any way to catch up without paying. So Philo was not the cheapest, but it was just the most easiest. And plus, actually, Aubrey recommended Philo, so I just went with that. I've used them before, and it worked. It worked for tonight. And I like that they had the ad breaks, so we still get to chat and talk about what's going on. So I think it worked perfect. So make sure you know I got to say it get those self care activities in. That's the only reason why I'm taking a break because I have an appointment in about an hour or so for my self care activity. So if it wasn't for that, we would be live, moving right on to the next episode. But I would definitely be back. Not sure if it's tonight, tomorrow, but turn on your notifications so you will be notified whenever I schedule the live and we can chat some more and catch up on all the things. And thank you all so much. My husband and I really appreciate all the kind words and the gifts. It means the world to us to have your support. So thank you all. We'll be chatting. I hope you all enjoy the rest of your day. Stay tuned because I will be back sooner than later. It won't be months and weeks this time. All right, y'all. Take care. See you next time.